So we've got our tanks drained on both sides to the best of my ability. You just don't want them full. They're fairly light, empty. Trusty Pittsburgh here. Sucked as much as I could. Stuffed it in the barrel. Alright. Now, we get off those lines. And one electrical line hidden down in there. See if we can get a better shot on that. There are 3 per side. Now the next step, once you've got your lines off, you can see I have mine disconnected up here. And I have them kind of laying down over the edge. But you have all your connectors off the top. Or your fuel tank. You have 4 bolts over here. And 4 bolts over here. I'm going to be using a 9/16 on a little buzz and leave a couple of them loose, okay, on each bracket. So as you buzz them all out, go ahead and hand thread one in on this side, one in on this side. No matter what, do everything you can to ensure that this is not really full. These are either 16 or they're the 56-inch long ones. They're the 20 gallons. That can be pretty heavy. So go ahead and make sure that it's not heavy. And that when they're empty, they're actually pretty light, even with the brackets on them. You'll see, I've got these stands. And that's my plan, is I'm going to pretty much use my knees and balance it. And then see if I can't set it down on these stands, squared. And then get out of underneath the vehicle with it. Or, if it's really, really light, I'll just set it on my belly and make enough room to wiggle my way out over towards the Barbie Jeep. Alright. Oh, well, that's the WK out front. Anyway, let's get to it. Alright. I've got most of my bolts loose. I can wiggle it. It doesn't seem that heavy. Remember, I kept 2 tight. Maybe one a little too tight. You keep a couple of threads in, but so that it wiggles. That way it don't fall out on you when you do your last one. Come on. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Whoop. Okay. Now, I'm gonna have my stand ready, just in case. One or 2 clicks up here. Because I don't know if I'm going to start a panic mode, and it's for safety purposes, and I don't know if I got my grounding straps all off up there correctly, so just cover my bases, basically. Okay, it's about the unprofessional way to do it here. I'm coming down real slow. I'm looking around for anything. Grounding strap. Yep, like I thought. And so I did end up with one strap that is still to the top of this. So what we're going to do is try and position it out as much as we can and down. I can still hear feeling it. That's for sure. Mine's all bent up. Somebody's been off-roading in this thing. So now I can gain access to that at the top. Let me jump up there, knock that out. I'll get back with you guys. Alright guys. On that grounding strap, let me show you something real quick. There it is. See if I can't get an even better picture for you here. Comes right through the frame. right here. It's kind of still darkened out. Simply half. I got a half to fit on it, and half will take this little cover off. It's going to give me better access to actually get a wobbly on and stuff. And we need to clean everything anyway. Let's go ahead and remove it. And there you go. You can gain access to it. Comes right through your little hole here. Just garmented in the frame from the other side. You can gain access. When reassembling this, I'm gonna do it off camera. It's pretty simple. But I would set the tank like this on stands if you're all by yourself. And I would go ahead and hook up all your connections to your top and then put it up in the place. That way you're not fighting in the back of the cab and you're not fighting a bunch of other stuff when you're going back together. That'll be my tip. Tip of the day. Alright, again, I can't stress enough to you guys the safety of this. It's not that heavy, but when you're all alone, everything's heavy, okay? Think about your family, think about your friends. I can go ahead and just grab this and see if I can't come out towards the tire. I may have to move my stands. Well, we didn't have enough fuel in it to spill. And this is what I meant. A grounding strap just for this. And it just pokes right through your garment spot there. And we're gonna go ahead and clean this tank up real good and clean it out real good, and then we're gonna reuse it. Maybe later down the road we'll change our tanks, but this works, and we're here to save money where we can because this project's going to be quite a bit of money for me. So we're only going to really fix right now what really has to be fixed, and that tank has been sitting like that for a long time, next to no fuel in it. It can't look pretty in there. I'll try and show you guys a shot in there, and I was just going to use some of that. Apparently now there's some WD 40 makes some stuff you can just pour in there and let it sit, touching all the edges, and then pour it out. Once I get my hands on some of that, I'll be doing that. What I was going to do until then, leave some of the fuel that's in there, throw some rocks in there, and shake it up like they used to do back in the day. I'll get back with you just to see how bad it is after I've cleaned it up. Alright.
That's good.
Okay, and give us a like. We're not even gonna, if you liked it or not. No, just click like and boost us till our next video. All right, see you then.
Love you. Bye.
GoPro stop capture. GoPro stop capture, bitch.
In conclusion, children. In conclusion, children.
All right, you guys.
Anyway, I
fix
showed
that.
you how to do it.
Okay, yep. Not the way you were flattening
was
the.
I supposed to be
the-
watching?